I don't know where I'd be if I couldn't do this. They're the ones that kept me alive. I'm just full of fluids. You just can't do anything. Can't breathe. Because the water retention I have is around my heart and my lungs, and I just can't. They got to get that off for me to breathe.
We have been doing aquapheresis approximately 2 years here in the outpatient clinic. We are the only ones in Oklahoma. The patients who qualify for this treatment are people who we have found to be what we call diuretic resistant. The medications no longer work for them to get the fluids off like they normally would. We use IV medications, but if they have quit working for them because many times they have fluid in their abdominal area that has accumulated, and because of that the medications don't absorb very well. So therefore we have to use another method to get this off, and aquapheresis works very well for this. And most of the patients do require this more than once, and some people require it weekly.
Week by week basis until, they say it's fine. My medication, my torsimite's not working correctly, but I'm maxed out on it. They're doing the best they can. With my heart failure, that's the way it is.
In the outpatient setting, the length of treatment is about 8 hours. They come in that morning and put an IV line in, a special IV line in, and then they're on the treatment for 8 hours.
Ready?
One patient may only need it once or twice because the medications, once we get all of that fluid off their abdominal area, what we call gut edema, then the medications start absorbing and they work much better. And so they don't need the aquapheresis. A lot of it has to do with their compliance to their dietary restriction, which is a low sodium diet. And that is a big issue because it's very difficult to eat low sodium here in America. Everything has lots of salt in it, everything is preserved, and patients have a hard time finding things that are low sodium, so therefore they have problems with fluid retention as a result of that.
You probably can tell because I'm not wheezing. So, like I was this morning, I'm fine.
They come in very, many times, so full in their gut or so short of breath that they just can't even have a conversation with you and have to take a deep breath kind of like that to really get their breath, which is real common with Mr. Rich. He does that commonly. And afterwards, he's able to walk out without any shortness of breath, able to bend over, put his shoes on with really without any difficulties because we have eliminated a lot of that swelling or gut edema. Typical treatment that we are able to get off is around 2 to 2.5 liters in that 8-hour period, depending on how well the line works and how well it flows.